What's up, family? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Rappers in My Backyard, the podcast that stays lit. We rap about relationships, music, and entertainment. And today we're going to be talking about our relationship with getting a second chance. And on the grill, you know we're all about voting this month. So we will be talking about Vote 2020 as it refers to Prop 17. So we'll be talking a little bit about that. And you guys know I love setting up every show with a quote that lays the groundwork for provocative and interesting conversation. So here's the quote. Sometimes all you need is a second chance because time wasn't ready for the first one. And that comes from comicpipeline.com. And I think that sets us up nicely to talk, express, relate, connect with our special guest. Male times 3 is in the backyard. What's up, family?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? I appreciate
What's going on?
Me.
Yeah, man. I'm happy you here, man. What you doing? Blazing one for the nation.
Yeah, got to. We talking about voting. Gotta balance it out, you know.
I know that's right, man. It's crazy out here right now. So let's just kick this off, man. I've been waiting for so long to be able to have this chance for me and you to vibe and get together, you know, and now this time has come. And so we about to go ahead and do this. And have some fun. Let's go. So what you been up to, man? I've been checking you on Instagram and all of that because I flow with you. But what you been up to?
Man, I've been, just trying to perfect my craft, and stay level-headed, especially with a lot going on with media. Gotta stay out the streets now, though, because you don't know who out to get you, especially the police, never know, though. So, I just been trying to do a lot of stuff, expand my thought process and expand my vision and put action to it,
Yeah, you got to put action to the vision.
Yeah.
So, since you are not new to this, but new to the audience, let's just talk a little bit about you. What was your journey like prior to you getting down with Money Burn Records?
It was wild. Like, first, it was like it went all down. Went to jail. That was a major setback. That was tragedy. That was a big tragedy for me. Then, went from my mama passed and brother passed, a lot of stuff. Then, I just got a DM though from him, like, damn, who are these people? What's going on? Can we talk to you if you're free? I like your music. So I'm like, oh, that's a spam, man. I ain't this is, man, I'm from Cleveland, man. This don't happen like that. I don't know how it happened. So I just like, man, I'm reading. At first I was second guessing. They're like, man, I don't know what this is. These people on some bullshit, man. Still don't like, but they don't guess though, man, because I don't know. But, I opened it though, I got the tuning in, tapping in. They tapping in, I called them. The conversation was sounded about right. So, here it go. I went from Money Burn Records now, so that was a big thing for me, especially my music career. Though. It did a lot of motivation to me self-wise, a lot of ambitious me, different level that I have somebody that's not even from your city, not even from where you're from to even, invest in you though, and see a lot in you, see more in you than what you can see for yourself. So that, I'm very appreciative of that. So
Yeah, that's a good look. And like you said, I know you ran through some of those things a lot, in reference to, you getting into a little trouble, had to serve some time, and then during that time you lost your mom and your brother, so
though.
You said you did you lose them while you were incarcerated?
No, as soon as I came home, I lost them. Like it was, as soon as I come home, we were back to back. So it was couldn't even really be too excited about being home.
Yeah,
there was a lot going on.
Yeah, yeah. But the key is, you're using that and you're turning it around,
Yeah,
within
yeah,
her memory, because a lot of times I just think like sometimes when we got to sit down for a minute and think some things through,
yeah.
that prepares us for the unexpected,
Hmm.
because I know that you were probably a different person mentally
Yeah,
when you were hit with those things with your mom and hit with
yeah,
your brother. You knew that, hey, this is just another setup for me to
yeah,
go nutty block, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And then get myself back in the same situation,
yeah. That's the truth, though, for real. Yeah, yeah.
you
Because
know?
it could have took control of me like that. People got to learn how to deal with our emotions. A lot of people do, though. A lot of people got to learn how to deal with them and how to like the energy of the emotion, the energy of the tragic of what we're going through, what's bothering us. We got to learn how to put that energy, like I said, like you said, I could, could be going to bug out, and I could be like, man, fuck the world, I ain't got nothing to live for. Mama gone, first out of jail, I ain't got nothing, like. But no, I put that energy into the music, though. If I feel like that, let me go ahead and but before I go want to get ready to crash Robert Bank, let me put that Robert Bank energy into this music then, see how serious I am, though. See how serious I really want to crash out, though. Let me give myself a chance. Let me give myself a shot.
Yeah, because the skill set's still the same.
Yeah.
Because if you really want something, whether
Mm-hmm.
it's yours or not, it's
Yeah,
just looking at it from a different perspective. That
that's true.
same hunger, that same dedication that you had,
Yeah.
previously,
Mm-hmm.
you apply that same synergy towards what you're doing and pursuing in your music, you
That's right.
know.
You're right. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so, I mean, that's how come I wanted to have you on the show, because people need to see people like you. You are our story. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You are our culture. So to be able to talk to somebody like you so they can see, okay, I didn't have X, Y, and Z occur in my life. However, I still shine. I still stand, you know,
Yeah.
and we really need more amazing young black men to be able to show that and showcase, yeah, this ain't no picnic. This is a price that you don't want to have to pay,
Yeah.
but again, like we were talking about, if you don't have your emotions straight,
Yeah.
sometimes you got to go somewhere where you can just have that focus.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, not jail, but
Yeah.
sometimes it's not where you're at, it's what you do while you're in the
Straight up.
place
Talk
you
to me for
know
real. For
so
real.
it seemed
That was
like
a blessing for me, though. It's sad to say, though. That was a blessing for me. That turned me like that helped me do a lot, though. Want to be the best man. I could be actually trying it too, though. So I became a doer, though, from being in jail, though, instead of just wanting things, and like I started wanting to do a lot, though.
yeah,
Shit. I
yeah.
mean,
And I
outside.
like I like that analogy what you said, that you became a door,
Yeah,
because a
yeah,
door, it swings both ways. Indeed, it
yeah,
does. You can open it to welcome
yeah,
somebody in, or you can shut it to close
yeah,
somebody out. So
yeah.
that's a really, really good thing. In fact, I'm going to use that. I'm like a door. I don't know if I'm letting you in today. You know what I'm saying? But that to me is really cool. I'm a door, use me accordingly. So,
Yeah.
what allowed you to know that it was time for you to become an artist and start writing down your experiences and sharing it, with the world? When was that moment for you?
In, in jail, for real. It was in jail. I was in the hole. I was in the hole. I had been
Mm-hmm.
messed up in jail. Got caught with some weed. Went in the hole. Was in the hole for like 90 days. And then I got to talking to myself. And that's a trait,
Mm-hmm.
though. I'm grateful I got that trait, though, because talking to myself always, it helped me out a lot, though. But I got to talking to myself, and it's like my mind expanded, and I started writing, though. It like, dang, like that's when I came up with Meal Times 3. Like a lot, I branded myself there, though. And somebody, okay, I'm
Mm-hmm.
serious. Then when I got rolled out, I got to my next prison. When I got to my next prison, I was on stage twice a month. I shot a movie in jail, music video for 6th and 7th graders, anti-bully song. Like, yeah, I was doing a lot though. That's when I knew it was like it's real. Like I was ready to gamble with it. I pressed the green button.
Right. Because again, back to what we were saying previously, it just doesn't matter where you're at. If you love to do something, you know what I mean? You're going to do that no matter what, you know. And then, challenges are meant more so to lift us up than it is to tear us down,
Yeah.
I mean,
talk to me.
So we
Especially
really,
if that, it's supposed to, take it to put that to your gift and see what it do. You're gonna surprise yourself, man. The results is shocking.
Yeah, ain't they? When you put a little bit of work in yourself, and you get a chance to look back to, where you came from with your thought process, your attitude, your body language. And then once you get done doing work on yourself and you step in a room and you get a chance to see who you look like in that room. And you get to see all that great work that you've done, man. Ain't nothing like it. It's like the best shit to smoke ever. And I don't cuss on my show, but I'm just excited about it,
Okay. Yeah, seriously, yeah. Yeah, and I apologize for cussing, but for real, that's definitely it. Though, I look at myself like, wow. And I went in as a kid. I went to jail at 16, did 7 years, came out 23. So like, a lot of stuff, I'm like, wow, that's me.
Yeah.
Wow, that's me. How I motivate the youth though in Cleveland or wherever I'm from, whoever I'm around, like in the music though. I motivate them though a lot. I motivate them a lot, man. Even they old, 40, 30 years old. Tell me how they motivate me, how they proud of me. They salute me, honking the horn. I'm like, what? Like, all you gotta do is just do it. You can make me feel the same about you. All you gotta do is do it. Whatever you want to do, just do it.
Yeah, but that's easier said than done. So when they get to see somebody like you come back to their hood, you see what I'm saying? After knowing what you was up against and how you were before you went in, right? Yeah. So now they see brightness and hope in your heart and light in your eyes when you walk around. So you become, whether you chose to be or not, you become the hero of that movement.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So it's like you can't just walk around and it's about you. Now you got to be more concerned. Let me make sure that I'm always trying to feed somebody, with my knowledge, with my experience, so that they can have a better chance than I had. And that's what we're supposed to do for our culture. We're not supposed to leave the hood, like not like this. You know what I mean? We're supposed to be like, I'm leaving because, I can't kick it here. I need 2, 3 things, a better car and all of that. Yeah. So, but I won't never forget where I'm, where I came from.
Then I want to go home now.
Yeah, definitely. So let's start talking about your music, because you got a new start and you're beginning and taking the first steps of it. And I just feel lucky to be able to talk to you while you're going through it, and so let's talk about this music you've been putting out, man, because I know that it all links together to mean something very exceptional for those that are looking to learn and grow, So how did your single Shout Out to My Clique come together? Let's talk about that.
And shout out to my clique. Shout out to my
clique.
We be turn like, man, we go out, man, and just be like, oh man, we be like, it'd be like, it'd be different. Like we stop like that. We be the attention grabbers though. Like, everybody ain't got all the money. We ain't got all the bottles. We got some bottles now. We gotta get some sparklers now. We gonna look good. But we vibe and our music come on. We ain't thinking about nobody. People mean mugging us. We fly, but we ain't pay them no attention. We probably trying to talk to a girl or something, And I used to be seeing that like every time we went out, I started seeing it like, dang, man, we live for real, though. And I just started like, You know, my mind expand. I rolled up one day, like thinking about the next day. After going out last night, rolling up around the house, cleaning up, talking to myself. You know, shout out to my clique.
Yeah.
You know, I'm so
But
live. I try anything. I just kept saying it. You know, kept saying it. Like kept saying it. Then I just got to add stuff to it, switching stuff up, adding to it. Like, you know, didn't even get to write it down.
you didn't need to write it down because the way that from the video, I mean, you had the flames going, which I love flames, because I keep it lit, and you keep it lit. So my thing is that
I appreciate it.
I already know I was going to tell you to sing the line that's your favorite line in there, but I know what it is. It's shout
Which
out
one?
to my clique. Shout out to my clique. That's the line. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
tell me, what was the fire about that was in it? Because through the video, it had, flames. It was just like a treatment, where the flames was over all of you guys' moves. And it looked like y'all was in front of like the favorite like liquor store or grocery store in the hood. And man, and like you guys were just like jumping around. And it was like, it wasn't like the general feeling of, okay, we with a gang and we hard and we trying to like put that fear down. It was
No
all
guns.
love in the video. All
No gun.
love.
Yeah. See, no gun. Yeah, it was. Yeah. We was in front of the hood store, the favorite hood store. No guns. That's the main thing. No guns, y'all.
No
We can
guns, no guns.
We do all whatever thug gangs. I don't even care. There's no guns, y'all. We ain't
Yeah.
no weapon. We gonna, we let them know it's enemy. Shout out. See, like how we in the club. See how we were, like you just said. We got the gun. We ready now, but we ain't on that. We can't have a good time. That's how he is.
Yeah.
So now everybody like, with that. We having a good time. We
Yeah.
still saying, excuse me, all about, you know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to. Yeah.
And it's just like the thing that's so cool with you, Mel times 3, is that you just be like in your own mind space, dude, like just vibing, and like you got this kind of step, this 2-step, and your arms and stuff be locked in, and that it's just classic. I'm like, my dude is in his zone. What do you call that move? What is it called? The times 3 or what?
That's the zigzag drop.
The zigzag drop.
Zigzag drop. I had it, and that, I do a lot of like bold stuff. Like I do a lot of stuff like the saying, even naming that you gotta be in tune with your feelings. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know yourself though. Because the name is zigzag drop. Not only really kind of that name echo to kids.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I do that? Why wouldn't I echo a dance for kids? Now, come on now. So I named it that. This is drop the kids that's gonna make, what's that? That's gonna draw the kids' attention quick.
Yeah.
And I love the kid love me too. The neighborhood kid love me though. So like, but that's my dance though. They say I dance like an old person, like an old grandfather that be still, wearing the suits with the matching hats.
But I'm saying it's so intense. You're so locked in there to the point that someone, like as a viewer, or a fan or whatever the case may be, you leave them no choice but to join in your celebration. And that's the most powerful piece out of it. You lead us, you're like the Pied Piper, you know what I mean, with your dance. And next thing you know, we're all behind you, dude.
Yeah, that's why you see that. Yeah, I try to do that, because that's some bold stuff,
Yeah.
Who is that? He got to be in tune with himself to be doing that. He got to be in tune with himself, like, and I want to be different. I want to be myself,
Right.
I'm like, if I think something cool, different, it ain't look like nobody, and I like it, let's go. I'm gonna mean it,
Yeah. Keep that one. Because that's a cool vibe, dude.
That's what it is.
So let's talk about Trippin' Baby. That single. Trippin' Baby.
Yeah.
Who did you work with on that? Who did production on that?
Who was that? I think that was Studywood. Studywood. I was at Studywood, but I had got that. I did it after with the LMA song. Yeah, yeah. I think I went in on that.
Yeah, you did.
I
So
think I went.
tell me what was on your mind tripping baby, because I mean to me it sounded like you was talking to one of your girls, but then again there was elements in it that led to other things. So what you
Yeah.
tripping off, baby?
No, I see. Like I'll be tripping complications in relationships. It could be like the small thing. A lot of things, like a lot of man complications in relationship be like our pride. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, we like, man, come on, man, go ahead, go, just kiss her on the cheek, man. Go kiss her on the cheek. No, we were like, man, we want to jot out the house or something. It be our pride though. And it be like that, and that little pride and that little incident could just turn into a big thing. I be
Yeah.
trying to show like I don't want to, I just want to bless you. Don't want to curse you, baby.
That's it. That's it. You don't want to do the rest of that stuff. And like you
Yeah.
said, I'm really happy that you said that a lot of times it is the male pride that gets in the way from doing what he knows he
Yeah.
should do. You know what I mean?
Seriously.
Yeah,
Seriously.
so work with us. You know what I'm saying? We want to be with you. You need to be with us. So we need to work with each other. Cuz nothing looks as sexy to me is, black love, because I
Yeah.
know that it takes a
Yeah.
lot of investment to make that really work.
Yeah.
It really
Yeah.
does. But I don't
Yeah.
see how we can get, with another nationality that doesn't understand us either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never dated outside my race. I don't know, maybe I was missing something, but I don't think so. I've always dated black men, and
Yeah.
some of the stories my girlfriends tell me, I mean, I hear about it, but that's not my story.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there got to be something to this thing that you attract what you reflect or something like that, because all I got was heaters. All the black men I got, man, hey, I take them again for a second round. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, straight up.
I mean,
Yeah.
so I don't know. But let's take this conversation to the grill, because we got to get this voting right. Let's go to the grill, man. Let's burn this thing up. Let's
Grill.
burn it up. Let's burn it up.
To the grill.
Male times 3, he done blew him one, so we already smoky back here in the backyard.
Gotta stay high.
Shoot.
Gotta stay a little high.
Yeah. So you know what? We got on the grill Vote 2020. And out here in California, they got this Prop 17 that restores the right to vote to people convicted of felonies and who are on parole. So, I wanted to get with you, Male times 3, because I thought that this was something that me and you could really hash out and be able to look at the different perspectives of it.
Yeah.
So Prop 17, it restores the right to vote to people who were convicted of felonies who are on parole. So that's where we at. So let me tell you one of the pros to this, and then me and you gonna hash it out. So the first pro is that you get to re-enter society and have a stake in your community.
I'm
What
sorry.
do you think about that?
You froze for a minute on me. Okay, you said the restore. Okay, so what does restore mean? Like, can you break that down to me?
Meaning, like, you get a chance after you get out of jail, right? You've been charged with a felony. You get a chance once you get out on parole. You still got some community service and stuff to do. However, once you get out, you get the opportunity to vote. So this is what this Prop 17 is saying, yes or no. Do you think that convicted felons should be able to vote after they serve their time? Or do you think that they should forever until they finish everything, the parole, the lips, everything that they got to do before they're restored to being able to participate in elections?
I think. Oh, that's what they trying to do though.
Yeah,
Or
they're
is it?
trying. Well, right now they can't vote. If you're convicted felon, you can't vote, dude. Even if you're out on parole, you don't get to participate.
What? Oh yeah. See, no,
Yes.
I don't agree with that. I think that for real, I think you should be allowed to vote while you're incarcerated. You still count. You still alive. You still human. You gonna get out. I might get out while you my president, but I ain't get the chance to vote. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
only fair though. I think that's wild. You just blew my head with that. I didn't understand. I wasn't even. Oh man, I didn't even know that. They trying to do that.
Yeah.
Come on, and that's minority black man. Come on now. You trying to take a lot of black votes. That's a lot of black votes to be trying to take.
There you go
Oh,
there.
man.
You see what I mean? It's
Wow.
taken a lot of the black votes because a lot of our men are locked up.
Right. So now it's about to be rules and regulations to vote now. Come on, stop playing. You ain't got to meet a certain criteria to vote now. Everybody should be able to vote. What is they all? Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
You got to meet
Yeah.
a certain standard to vote now.
Well, again, like I said, that's the reason why we're
That's crazy.
talking about Vote 2020, because in order for us to be able to take chances or at least be a part of society's system, we got to know the game, and we got to
Yeah.
know what things we need to
Yeah.
vote against and which
Hmm.
things that we don't. Now, I'm
Yeah.
going to be
Yeah.
100 with you, like I always going to be, period, because I'm 100 to myself. And it's
Yeah.
like I never really got into all these propositions and stuff.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just was like, who am I going to vote for president, and sort of just roll with it. But now I see it's not about the president, it's
Right.
about everybody underneath that conglomerate that's really doing the work. My
Yeah.
mayor, my, state representative, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
That's true.
The governor, like all of these things, because things like this, these particular propositions are what those people are responsible for getting on the ballot, in their different states and cities.
Yeah.
So if we don't have the right person there that is familiar with our communities, that's familiar with just being decent as far as in quality, that are
Yeah.
making these laws,
Right.
then we're not going to
Yeah.
have a chance.
Yeah. A good person.
See how
Yeah.
appalling this is to hear this?
Yeah.
Especially from your standpoint. You like, I should
And
have been
I'm
able
on
to vote.
parole right now. So if I was
Right.
in California able to vote,
Yeah.
oh man, that's
Well,
terrible.
right now, where are you at right now? What
I'm in
city or
Ohio.
state you in? You in Ohio?
Live in Ohio,
Okay.
yeah.
Man, y'all can't do it. You up there, y'all didn't flip. Just like I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We didn't flip, dude. We red
Oh
up
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
Y'all
Yeah.
trumped out up there, but that's all right. We
I
need
know.
y'all to vote. Vote, vote, vote.
No, we gonna be trumped out because, like, we appreciated that PUA. So,
Oh, you wrong for
no,
that, man. You wrong for that.
Let me tell you though. Let me tell you though. But I don't. Me personally, I don't know who to vote for. I gotta look
Yeah.
into that. That's that's something I need to do though. That's wrong though. 'Cause I need to know what's going on. And I don't even want to vote for real because I don't want to vote. I don't want to, feel myself just because they saying vote. Like vote for him, vote for him. You know what I'm saying? A
Right.
lot of people telling me to vote don't even know why they voting for them. Why they voting for them? They just don't like Trump. A lot of people just, you know what I'm saying? Just a lot of stuff that I just gotta really seek knowledge and
Yeah,
make a decision.
and I mean, the bottom line is that the future is for you guys. You
Yeah,
know
that's
what I'm
right.
saying? And so if you're not going to get out there and obtain the knowledge to know how you got to win the game, then we're going to stay just where we are as bottom feeders in a sense. And when
I
I
think a
say
black.
bottom feeders, I mean the lack of information, because it's never going to trickle down to the bottom. You got to
That's true.
search for the things that you
Yeah,
want,
yeah. Action,
right?
right? Action, right?
Yeah.
Say that. I gotta
So,
be me now. That's true. That's true.
yeah.
True.
So what I need you to
True.
do, Mail Times 3, is get, you know what I'm saying, Money Records, y'all get together and y'all stand in front of that grocery store. And when
Yeah.
people coming in and getting that 4-0, you see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That happy juice, you tell them, let me tell you something. You can be happier if you just vote.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Can you vote? Can you
Yeah.
vote?
Seriously.
You know? So
Seriously.
let me tell you the next pro to this, which is the good thing about this. First of all, it's available in 19 other states have already permit convicted felons to vote. You know, this is just what's on California's ballot this year, where they're trying to have us vote one way or another.
Yeah, they killing us. They
Yeah,
dogging us.
this ain't cool. And then another thing is that the thing that really pisses me off about the thing is that it would be good to have them vote, because generally once they get out of jail or whatever, they do their probation or whatever, they're generally employed before or doing some form of work before they finish their parole, and you got to
Yeah.
start paying taxes and all of that stuff. So I should be
Yeah.
able to vote then.
Yeah. Seriously. If I'm paying these, man, I'm paying taxes, child support, I'm going to work, I'm on parole. You know, I better say something.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
oh no. What?
That's what I
Oh,
mean. That's
wow. Yeah.
why we need your vote, man, and we need you to talk to the crew about it, because you
And
know
who
what's
is that?
even crazier?
Mhm.
Would you say?
Like, who is that? Like, who doing that? Trump or like who trying to do that? Is that like the Republicans or the Democrats?
Well, this is the thing. It's not a public Republican or a Democrat thing, which usually happens with the propositions. It's based on the state that you're in. Right. So in
Oh,
other words, you're in Ohio. So I'm sure that whatever propositions they have are different than what we would have in California, because they're trying to push through whatever is of a concern to Ohio, you know, and I'm pretty sure
okay.
that
Understood.
Ohio does not honor that, because I know Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania don't.
Yeah. That's
So
you probably got a lot of black votes.
well, that's why we ain't able to make a difference if all of our votes is locked up somewhere. You see what I'm saying? And then the lockup is so tight that when you get out of lockup, and you get out, you don't even want to vote.
Yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? So it's got to the point where they got us so locked in our minds. You see what I'm saying? That our vote doesn't matter. You know, that we didn't matter, you know, and you know, politicians, the world in general, have always been afraid of the black and brown man.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know why, you know, maybe it's the same reason why I didn't have to date outside my race. Because I love ya. I love ya. You see what I'm saying? So my thing is, if we know this, right? If we know they coming and gunning for us, right?
Right.
Then we got to know what we need to do to keep that off of us. They learn everything we do. They know everything y'all do. They know which jeans y'all wear. They know what line y'all run to get broads in the bed, right? They done studied y'all like I don't even know, right? Y'all need to get to studying them and seeing what they doing, who they voting for, what businesses that they're doing. Not necessarily what they're voting for, but get involved in the process of being heard. We deserve to be heard. So we need to get in that business. You know, I mean, it's just like me. I got in that business. I done went on and formed my own situation and platform so that I can say what I want to say, right?
Straight up.
Same thing with you. You are
Straight up.
developing your music so you can say what you want to say and share your experiences, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
However, that doesn't happen in a vacuum. We got to get to knocking on these doors. You know what I'm saying?
For
Roll up
sure.
some L's, light it up, and start a conversation.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seriously.
And so let's talk about the cons because I told you all the good things about it,
Uh,
that I feel that would make a difference here in California. But the cons, because there's a con to everything, is
yeah.
that they feel that the not so good thing about it is that violent criminals can vote prior to completing their sentence. So they're saying that if if you don't have them do their whole sentence out, then we are allowing someone, this is my interpretation, someone that's not mentally developed to participate in such a system, which to me is
Right.
BS. What do you
You're
think
right.
about
Right.
that?
Yeah. Like I don't. They. Wow. Yeah. I ain't know it was like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
It's pretty
wow.
tough. Yep.
Wow. That's
So this whole thing, and another con to it is that it's giving people that are on parole social equality before rehabbing them, letting them go through rehabilitation. You know
right.
what I mean? I think rehabilitation needs to be done, whether you're doing that like what me and you were talking about, where you got to have those conversations sometimes with yourself and go, what is it that I need in
Yeah.
order
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
feel like I'm alive and I'm involved with the process,
Yeah.
you know?
Seriously. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that with Prop 17, to me, like if I just had gotten out and then now I get to be a part of the community and I get to vote and then I get to see that that vote matters, I think that that's something that would mean a lot to someone that's in
Yeah.
that
Seriously.
situation.
Yeah. Seriously. Yeah. Yeah. It would though. It got to though. Because you got it. Like when you incarcerated or doing that state, man, everything took them from you. Ain't no such thing. You can't say no, man, to them people. You can't say I ain't doing this when they tell you to do that, man. You can't do that, man. Everything is taken from you. So when you come home and you feeling back now part of society, now my opinion matter, and I could jot it down and I could say, this is what I wanted to happen, it's happened, because my opinion count a lot of other people's opinion. Yeah, that mean a lot to people. It's a mental thing though, it could boost my ego to do it again, to do some other stuff, probably put another area,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Because, I mean, you and I both know we're emotional people.
yeah, yeah,
I'd rather punch you than hug you. I'm just being
yeah,
honest.
yeah, yeah,
And so that's just the way our experiences
yeah,
and circumstances have made us. We're on guard.
yeah.
Kicking it to me is a whole new term. I never really kick it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't really kick it. I kick it, meaning like I'm aware,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, because I got cops walking up on me and I got, you know what I'm saying? I got Karen that possibly want to call the police on me because I ain't chewing my gum right.
Yeah.
All of these things, the eyes are on us, male times three. So since it is, let's not disappoint. And I know you're such a unique figure. Get out there, come up with a dance, man, to get these folks to the polls. You know what I'm saying? Come up
Yeah.
with a two-step so they can
Come
come
on,
to the go to
with
the
a little
polls, man.
sign. Okay.
Because you are super duper creative, man. And it's like we could talk about Prop 17 all day long, but I think that we cooked it
Yeah. One
We
more question. I
grilled
got a question.
it.
Can I
Did
just
you have
ask
a
a question?
question?
Yeah.
Okay, let's kick
I
it.
think
What
I
is
do a
it?
prime 17, but like say you know this boy, right? 16. I ain't gonna
Uh-huh.
say 16. He's 15, 14. You know, he's doing a crime, you know, but he harmless.
Uh-huh.
And he get caught in the middle of the crime and the police doing bad, beat him up bad, you know, bust his eye, choke him, you know, pistol whip him, you know. Is that still like is that how would you look at that?
Well, the thing
He was in the
is
wrong now.
right. But again, back to another thing, that we need to vote about is this police reform. You
Right.
see what I mean? They still rolling with the same old laws and ways that they stop an assailant. And that don't work any longer, because we got people with mental health issues. We got people that I might have not heard you. I might can't hear out of that ear. Like, give me an opportunity as a human being to be
Yeah.
able to respond. We're not
Yeah.
even getting chance to respond. You
Mm-hmm.
see what I mean? And then we begging for our lives and then we're still not getting it. So
Yeah.
enough is enough. We need
Yeah.
to go out there and vote, vote, vote. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? And
Seriously.
and and
You're
get
right.
this, get involved in this
Right.
system and be able to be a part of the progress and not the problem. You with me with
Right.
that?
Yes, man.
All right. Well, let's throw it off the grill. We burnt it. We burnt it. And let's get on to back to these questions. Yeah, we
Okay.
did that, man.
We
So
did. Straight
I
up.
think this is the best song to ask you about after what we had on the grill. Let's talk
Right.
about Fresh Out, baby.
Fresh
Let's
out.
talk about your single Fresh Out, how that come together, and tell me the message in that song.
Okay. How
I'll
that
wait
came
till
together.
you light it.
Okay. You know how that come together, when them gates open, that feeling, man, it's different. I'm back. I'm back. You ain't never heard nobody say they was out and they was like, down and it was the energy like I can't be stopped. Already I probably even if I worked out a little bit, I still feel like I got a little workout, a little muscle. You just feel like a giant, like a lion, fresh out of cell. It's a little vibe though, and that's how it came about though. And like, the message behind that though, was, things, it was tragedy, it was things that that lead me to the jail. The actions, the stuff I was going through.
Right.
But if to be out, you hear a different side of me. You hear the energy that like, oh yeah, no, that ain't him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, what are you gonna do now though? I see, I hear it. The story, wow, that was him. But the
Yeah.
energy and the words and like it ain't, you like, wow, okay, but I hear it different. I hear a good guy in this and in the energy. So like it was, yeah, shot the
Yeah.
world at the two wires. Like that's what I be trying to do. Like, and a lot of my songs, though, a lot of people gonna have to go back. Like right now, they're gonna have to go back. Say something, 2 years from now, they're gonna go back and they're gonna hear that song. Now it's gonna be like a lot of messages that they probably ain't even heard. They're gonna hear, a lot of stuff. They're gonna pick up on that and see, like, wow, dang, hold
Yeah.
on, yeah.
Yeah. Fresh Out was really, really it was an uplifting song, but it had a lot of truthfulness in it.
Yeah,
It was like I'm happy, but I know I got a lot of work to do.
yeah. And I saw it, though. I know it. I'm a happy person, but I just be going through a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah. You ain't by
BS, man.
yourself though, man.
Yeah,
I'm right
yeah,
in the car with you though.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I totally
And
know what you're talking about. Yeah.
everybody
And
go
then
through it.
yeah, everybody goes through it. But again, just like we were talking about, it's that extra sense that you have to be
Talk to
able to
me.
have that conversation with yourself,
Hmm?
and say, hey, there's some days I get up like, Lise, this ain't working. We got to figure
Yeah,
something out.
Sunday. Yeah. Sunday, yeah. Sunday, he be like, okay, you ready? I'm ready for you. I'm first. Let's go. You ready? Come on.
Yeah.
Might be saying yeah.
You got to do
Definitely.
it. You got to do it. So,
Yeah.
this is what I want to ask you. In your opinion,
Mhm.
what is our relationship with getting a second chance to change our lives?
Wow. You say what's our relationship?
Yeah. Yeah. What's your relationship with
Uh,
getting a second chance to change your life?
oh man, I'm so appreciative. Like, mom, like, man, that second chance. I think a lot of people get it's how you use it, man. Use it, man. If you get that second chance, you actually just feel like it. Even if you might feel like you over exaggerating, because the progress gonna be so good, man. A
Yeah.
second chance, I'm so appreciative of mine. You know, I ain't gonna sound perfect. I ain't working a straight line, you know, but I'm showing some appreciation too as well, though. You know, a lot of
Yeah.
things, a lot of things getting better. You know, I've been accomplishing goals. I've been going through a lot, but I've definitely been accomplishing a lot of goals, knocking a lot of things off the bucket list, doing the impossible that I used to think that might have been impossible while I was in jail. You know, I'm
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
all
But
through the second.
that's why you are a door, because
Yeah,
you're allowing
appreciate that.
yourself to be open to the change and be open
Mm,
to the
mm,
process of changing your thought
yeah,
process. You
embraced it
know? Yeah.
instead of running from it.
Yep.
Pride, running from it. Been
Yes,
around.
indeed. And again, that's just like your other single that you had mentioned when I asked you about Fresh Out, that, I'm back at it again.
Back at it
So,
again.
yeah, that means
Yeah,
you
see,
turned up, right?
I had, you know what I'm saying? I had a boom, had to go went back down, a couple of months. Back at it again now though. You know what I'm saying? Back at it
Yeah.
again now though. It was going good. I got a whole route. This setback on that setback. I'm just, though, just to let me know that my plan was right. Don't step outside the plan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now
Yeah.
I know that for sure don't step outside the plan, and the one that big, it was just a little slap on the wrist this time. So don't step back out the plan. Stay back focused. Now I'm back at it again. Back at it
Right.
again. And I went in on it. I think I've been getting better and better ever since that song.
Yeah, yeah. That's a
Yeah,
really cool
yeah,
song too.
yeah.
Like I said, your music, especially what you're releasing now and sharing with the world, it's all about hope. It's all about a second chance, and it's
Yeah.
all about, look at me, I'm different. I'm different. Why? Because I'm doing the work so that I can see my life differently. It's that simple.
That's simple. Easier
You
said
know?
than done, but it's that simple though, right? It's that simple. And then when you do that and you get to seeing results to that, you be like, oh, I'm powerful. I really look at myself like a bad mother. I don't want to cover. I really look at myself like I'm dangerous. Cause
Yep.
I know if I really want to do some stuff, man, I'm gonna get to it. I
Yep.
know it. So like a lot of even the small stuff now, I'm practicing. I'm testing myself on the small stuff. Like I don't know if you're interested, but I know. But this song called "But I Want to Be," like, no cussing. I'm doing a
Right,
whole little
right.
no, like, that's a small little challenge. I'm trying it though. That's a bad move if I get it off, and I think I'm
Yep.
getting it off. I
You're
think I got
getting
it
it
off.
off. You're getting it off. So let me ask you this, dude, because I love that other video you did for your song, Nah Nigga, and you got
Yeah.
that owl with you.
Oh
I was
yeah.
just like, I gotta ask him, what is up with the owl? Is he looking
Man.
over for you? What is up with this owl that you
See,
rocking in the video with?
we did like 2 videos that day. And I
Uh-huh.
was trying to so many different themes, different clothes, switch at so many different outfits. We in the garage for that nigga now. I'm being so creative. I'm just looking around. Matter of fact, I took my shoes off and shit. And
I know.
get in my way. So I'm like, why the owl keep getting in my way, man? This shit pissing me off. So I'm like, oh, I picked the owl up. The camera like, oh, I got some fake blood. He just automatic get creative front mind with me too. I got some fake blood. He runs to the car get the fake blood. So now it's gone. Now we just, now I'm getting in tune. Let me say I'm on my face. Now I'm being extra. I'm being creative. I'm trying to get him. I'm trying to get in character mode. All action,
Yeah.
all movies. No, come on, let's try something.
Yeah. Well, you did that, man. And I totally get what the hour was about. It's about wisdom.
Yeah.
An hour is about, you know what I mean, being knowledgeable and opening up your
Yeah.
eyes to the world around you. So keep that owl,
Not the
okay?
wrong thing. Yeah, not the wrong thing. People might think about the wrong thing though. It ain't the wrong thing.
No,
Yeah.
it ain't. It's a good
Yeah, I'm
thing.
loyal.
So,
Yeah.
Mel times 3, how can we keep up with your movement, man?
Man, just follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Instagram, the only male times 3. Or only one male times 3, anyone. YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel, male times 3 underscore Money Buying Records. Money Buying Records. I'm everywhere on that page. Anywhere, man. Type in anywhere you look at music. Google, you want to just Google search, type in X Siri. It's Mail Times 3. Just say Mail Times 3 in Siri. She'll look it up for you. She'll
Yeah.
find me.
That sounds like a plan. And I want to give a shout out to my boy over there at Money Burn Records, my boy Michael,
Yeah,
who
see.
hooked us up. He made sure we had everything, made sure we had the link up,
Yeah.
and they're really excited about you, Mail Times 3,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's go to our quote that I think set up everything nicely for this great conversation we had. Sometimes you just need a second chance
Straight up.
because
Need a second chance.
yeah, you need a second chance because
Serious.
time wasn't ready for the first one.
Dang.
Right? Is
Hit
that our
that for more.
story or what?
Let me get that one more time.
All right, one more time. Sometimes all you need is a second chance because time wasn't ready for the first one.
For real.
All right? And that's facts.
Straight
And
up.
yeah,
Straight
yeah.
up. Dang.
Ain't that something? And so, like I said, our whole conversation was about a second chance, and it was about just because you get a second chance doesn't mean you won't get a third, but you need to
Straight
make
up.
the best of your second,
Yeah. Yeah.
and do the best that you can throughout it. And I just want to say thank you to you for spending your Sunday with me, man, and us being able to get together and
Proud.
meet each other. And when you come to LA, make sure you check a sister out. When you're doing a concert, make sure that you let a sister know. If you're doing a video, like me and you, we dialed in, family. You ain't fitting to leave me.
Locked in, yeah. No,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We
seriously,
family from now on, man. So let's blend together, man. Let's, because I'm going to still be checking you out, man, and rooting for you and following your movement.
When I'm get to all the way to the top, gotta come back, tap in. I got to,
Yeah. Don't forget about this little giant over here, Lisa O, baby. Sundays at 2. You know what
Straight
I mean?
up.
Come check me out. I'm trying to do this thing. But thanks so much, man, for rocking with me today. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll link up with you after, later on today. Sound like a plan?
Yes, man. Yes.
All right. Good looking Mal times 3. And we'll be talking to you.
Okay.
Good looking. Thanks so much, family, for tuning and rocking with Rappers in My Backyard, the podcast that stays lit. Man, we had so much fun today. Make sure that you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that bell because that's how you're going to find out about exciting guests and everything Rappers in My Backyard. Also, our website at www.rappersinmybackyard.com and sign up for our newsletter so you can be down with the podcast that stays lit. And once again, I just want to say thank you to our special guest, Mal times 3. He is more than I ever expected. This dude is going to be a giant and a legend, and I'm glad that I had a chance to rock with him. So Let's talk, express, relate, connect next Sunday at 2. And make sure you guys get out and vote. Vote. I'm out. We rap about relationships, entertainment, and music. You heard?